Good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Honorato on this Tuesday, March 14th. You are watching 13 Now, where on News Channel 13's YouTube channel, we bring you breaking news, the day's biggest stories, and of course, that all-important first warning forecast, especially on a day like today, which is a first warning alert day. Everybody watching, you know it. There's a winter storm of significant impact moving through the capital region. Our reporters, Tiffany Payton and Dan Levy, showed us real-time road conditions and snow conditions, for that matter, all morning long on News Channel 13 today. Let's check in with Dan Levy, who I believe is still live in Voorheesville this morning, which is where he was with us all morning long. Dan, good morning. I still see the snow falling behind you and in front of you.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're still in Voorheesville. That is Hoteling Park behind me. And I'm on Maple Avenue in Voorheesville. And you're right. Heavy, wet, intense snow continues to fall here. And 8 inches have piled up overnight, and it continues to fall. Take a look at the road conditions behind me. Here's, well, that's a pickup truck without a plow on it. That's kind of unusual. Most of the vehicles we've seen this morning have had plows attached to them. And if you can see the road condition right here, it is still slick. I mean, you can get by, you can drive around on it, but it is slick. I've seen cars fishtailing and kind of sliding into the snowbanks. Nothing too serious. We've seen tree limbs come down. We have not seen any power outages. I'm looking around in this residential neighborhood, and the power seems to be on, and everything seems to be copacetic, other than the snow continuing to pile. We've seen kids out here on a snow day and building snowmen. I do see a snowplow now coming down Maple Avenue here. I don't know if you can see him down there, but he's making his way down this direction. The snowplow drivers, I have to say, have been doing a yeoman's job here, Chris. The roads are really navigable, but again, there's no reason to be out here if you don't have to get anywhere, because it's very slick, it's very slippery. And of course, the good news is it will be warmer at the end of the week. Christina will talk about that, I'm sure, in just a moment. And hey, spring is 6 days away.
Hard to believe, Dan. Listen, great job with everything out there, showing us how heavy and wet this snow is and how dangerous it can be on people who are out clearing it from roadways or driveways and walkways, and the effect certainly it has on rooftops this morning out in Voorheesville. Dan, thank you, man. I'll let you get in and get warm after Dan took multiple shots at the soft anchors in the climate-controlled studios this morning, but well deserved. He had that opportunity to take those shots. You know what I love about what we do here on YouTube, the program we use? Well, Claire, first of all, telling Dan to stay safe and everybody else out there. But I love this from Debbie. She's checking in from Otis, Massachusetts, 18 inches plus. And I know meteorologist Christina Talamo has readings from around the capital region that detail more snow than that in some areas. Christina, the forecast in the higher elevations, right? I think yesterday at noon, 18 to 25 inches. And obviously some areas could get more. And at 9:35, some areas already have more from what you're receiving, right?
Yeah, we're seeing areas already at 25 inches. I was talking about this before. We get a lot of our snow reports in from the National Weather Service chat. I have the sound on right here, and I keep getting shot. It's dinging like crazy. It means a new report comes in. It's like every couple of seconds. So we have so many storm reports. So I'll show you some of the storm reports that I've got in my graphic already, and then I'll just read through some of the reports we have here already. It's pretty wild how much snow we already have. And again, this is going to be a all-day event. So the heaviest snow, that's this morning through about lunchtime today. But we'll continue to see snow showers all throughout the afternoon and evening, but starting to taper off and become lighter throughout the second half of the day. So here's some of those reports. 25 inches, Windsor, Massachusetts, in Berkshire County. 18 inches in Palinville, Greene County, close to 12 inches, Austerlitz. I also think dinging over here, National Weather Service, I think Austerlitz even just went up a couple of inches. I'm trying to I'll take a look at those in just a minute. I'll read those off for you guys. But Lake Desolation at 9.5, 9 inches. Landgrove, Vermont, 8.2. Middleburg, 7 inches. Eats Greenbush, 6.5. Halcott Center, 6.2. Lake Luzerne, and 5.7 inches. Albany International Airport. And the snow is still coming down. Bennington, Vermont, 31 degrees. Reduced visibility. Notice that if you're driving, it's not just the snow-covered roads, as Dan was talking about, being slippery. You're also dealing with the reduced visibility because of the heavy snow that is coming down. So that is something you do need to be aware of. We're seeing that on a lot of our cameras across the area this morning. Albany looking like a few lighter snow showers right now, 34 degrees on that CDPHP first warning cam in Albany. And Pittsfield's been a winter wonderland all morning long. And again, with this type of wet, sticky snow, it is sticking to everything. The trees are white. Even the equipment on the top of the building there is just completely coated in that slushy, wet snow there. Here's a look at that first warning live Doppler radar. You can see the heavier snow bands pushing through the region with that low pressure system well off to our east. So the brighter blues, that's where you're seeing the heaviest snow falling. All those little icons there, those are all the snow reports that are coming in across the region. So good news is an improvement by the end of the day into tomorrow. So hour by hour forecast through 10 a.m., more of the same. Same story through lunchtime, looking at steady snow across the area, starting to become a bit lighter in nature as we head throughout the afternoon. Notice, especially by 6 p.m., we start to see this break up a bit, and we're looking at more scattered showers across the region and some spotty showers continuing through tonight. The better chance for some lingering showers in the overnight period into early tomorrow will mainly be in western New England, the hills, the mountain areas as well. But then by 6 a.m. Wednesday morning, we'll even see some breaks of sunshine through the second half of the day with just some passing snow showers or flurries about the area. Big thing we'll be talking about, though, will be the wind in just a second. Snowfall forecast 8 to 14 inches. Hudson River Valley still on point with that. But once you head east or west into the hill towns, even the Rensselaer Plateau area, Taconics, the Berkshires, the Greens, the Catskills, the Helderbergs, Western Mohawk Valley, Southern Adirondacks, 12 to 20 inches. And the higher elevation areas within the Catskills and the Schoharie Valley, the Catskills and the Green Mountains and the Berkshires, those areas could be seeing even close to 30 inches, maybe even a little bit higher as well. We're already talking about some reports in 25 inches in parts of Berkshire County. So pretty wild, some of the snowfall amounts that are coming in, but so far pretty on point with what we forecasted for this storm. Another big thing we'll be talking about will be the wind gust speeds, though. And notice here, winds will be increasing as we head throughout the afternoon through the evening. Out of the northwest, gusting up to 35 to 40 miles per hour at times. Now, that is going to add to the threat for power outages. Already about 80,000 customers across the area without power. I just checked before. And with the gusty winds increasing this afternoon and evening, that's just going to add to the risk for the power outages because of the strong winds and the heavy weight of this heavy wet snow really weighing down those tree limbs. A lot of reports of tree branches and tree limbs broken across the area, especially in Berkshire County. Today, highs in the lower to mid 30s, snow heavy at times, becoming windy by tonight. Tomorrow, high temperatures in the upper 30s. Mostly cloudy, few leftover snow showers, staying windy for your Wednesday. Then up in the mid 40s for Thursday, we'll see some sunshine. Few rain showers around for St. Patrick's Day in the mid 40s as well. Few rain or snow showers possible Saturday, maybe a few isolated snow showers or flurries on Sunday, but otherwise largely dry. And then sunshine and dry weather returns with highs in the mid 40s for Monday. But Chris, I'm getting a lot more reports here. I just want to read a few of the latest. Austin's just coming in here, 16 inches. So compared to what I was just looking at before, jumped up about 3 or 4 inches there. Summit and Schoharie counties coming in at 8 inches. Clifton Park, 7.7. Delanson, 12 inches. Pretty crazy. 8 inches. Adams in Berkshire County. So many reports. Delanson and Schenectady County, 14 inches. 14.8 inches in Altamont. Close to 10 inches in Troy. Just so many reports in with really high snowfall amounts. So again, as we expected across the region, but snow is going to continue throughout the day today. So
yeah, and look, think about it. A lot of people went to bed last night at 11 or midnight, whatever it might be. And, you know, within 6 hours, there was significant snow on the ground. As I drove down the Northway this morning at 2:15-ish, 2:30, the Northway was covered. And I'm sure it was the mindset of, let's keep people off the roads. We'll clear them after, some snow has fallen. Many of the major roadways now that we're getting reports of people who have come into work past 8 o'clock in the morning is that, a lot of the major roadways have been cleared. So the crews are out doing their jobs and doing a really good job at it. If you're watching us on Facebook and this looks new to you, we do it a few times every weekday on YouTube. So go ahead and pop over to YouTube and subscribe to our News Channel 13 channel over there on YouTube, and we'll bring you what we call 13 Now, multiple updates throughout the day with the day's biggest stories, breaking news, and of course the first warning forecast. All right, Christina, I know you're busy. We're popping back onto the air throughout the Today Show as well with extended updates. We'll see you back on the air. That's meteorologist Christina Talamo. Boy, what a significant storm. I had a comment on YouTube here too. Ed says exactly 6 years ago, similar storm. Remember last night we brought you that hour-long special Storm of the Century about the blizzard in 1993. That fell on March 13th. This is March 14th. Certainly 30 years ago, the snowfall was more significant than what we're getting today. But our team of meteorologists has detailed over the last few days, why this time of year tends to be so active for winter weather storms. Just as Dan Levy said earlier, 6 days away from the start of what many of us consider to be spring. It certainly won't look like spring when we reach that day. We're back on the air at 10 o'clock with an extended update during the Today Show again at 11 o'clock. And then, of course, a full hour coming up on News Channel 13 live at noon. If you are out on the roadways today, be safe the same way we will try to be. And we hope we'll see you back on the air. Thanks for watching 13 Now, everyone. Have a great Tuesday. I'm Chris Honorato.